I'm going to go through a little warm-up or activating flow series with you that you can do in the morning when you wake up or before you work out, or part of a mobility routine if you'd like. It's pretty gentle. There will be parts that will make you warm up quite a bit, but we're going to start in child's pose. We'll be going in and out of 2 positions with each pose, and we'll do each of those 4 times. So that's how the flow will go. So first, child's pose. Now, if you can't come into full flexion of the knee, you could place something, a pillow in between your lower legs and your bum, or a block if you have it, or just avoid coming back this far if you're okay with that. So, hands nice and wide, fingers spread. Feel contact on the floor with your entire palm and fingers. And then we're just going to go back into child's pose and relax here for a little bit. Take this time to breathe in, fill your belly, and even feel it coming into your back. A few breaths here. Good. Now, on your next inhale, come up into quadruped. And make sure now that your hands are directly under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. And now 4 times we're just going to go back into child's pose and then up into quadruped. Now feel the engagement of your hands onto the mat, that full pressure of your fingertips and your heels of your hands. One more time, up and back. Exhale as you come down. Inhale as you come up. Now we'll light a bit of fire, tuck those toes and come up into a bear plank. So just hover those knees off. They should still be under your hips. And now we're going to do the same movement. Back, keep those knees up, and back up to bear plank. Good, that's 1. 2, nice long neck. 3. And 4. It's a sneaky quad burner. Knees back down. I tend to like to bring my hands out a little bit further as I come up into full plank. It works better for me for my shoulders to be over top of my hips, or my shoulders to be over top of my wrists. So we're now into a push-up plank, and we're going to go back and forth into downward dog. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you come back. That's 2. Inhale. Exhale. That's 3. Last one. Inhale. Make sure you hit that nice, strong plank. Exhale. Good. Now, I want you to walk your feet towards your hands. If you have to bend, that's great. And then we're just going to hang out here. Nice deep bend in the knee so your belly can rest on your thighs. And again, take a couple breaths here. And then I want you to push your bum up ever so slightly, feeling a little bit more stretch in the posterior chain. And then we're going to curl up. Good. Now we're going to step back into a high lunge. So let's step back with our right. And then we're going to come down to put our hands on the floor. Now, you can bend your knees if you need to throughout this, but we're going to rock back and forth with a straight front leg, or as straight as you can, and then back to the lunge. So what we want to feel is a pull or a stretch, a comfortable stretch here, and then some sensation in your hip flexor of your back leg. So that's 3, and that's 4. Good. Now you're going to bring your back leg to your front. We'll sit here with our belly on our thighs again, and roll back up. We'll switch sides. So left leg is going to go back into a high lunge, then down to a hands to the ground, feeling that stretch in the back leg, and then rocking back and forth. That's 1. Again, feeling the Stretching the hamstring of the right leg, and then stretching the hip flexors of the left. Good. And one more. Nice, easy, gentle working with your range. Now bring your back leg to the front. Rest the belly on those thighs. Lift the bum up. And then curl up. And done.